Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little pick a card reading of how your February 2022 is going to be looking like. I'm only going to be using the smith-waithe tarot deck for today, but as I proceed through the channel I will continue to expand my tarot collection, I hope. So please pick a pile, take it as it resonates, and I'm going to be trying to tell a small little story when it comes to your deck. So I hope that you can find a pile that speaks to you. So pile 1, 2, 3, pink, yellow, or green. Let's get started. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the pink pile, we're gonna get started with shuffling your cards. I usually wait for the card to jump out. Oh boy, that was too many. I'm gonna try this again. How is pile 1's February? Did I say January in the intro? My god, going to be looking like. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm gonna get started with 3 cards and then I'll see where that takes us. Let's see. And also I should mention that I tend to stay away from zodiac signs in my readings unless I like really clearly see it. And I usually do that because like I've experienced in my when I've watched my own readings, I've kind of noticed that like the second a zodiac sign is mentioned and I don't associate with it, I just kind of like stop and I'm just like that's not me, this reading is not for me. So okay, let me see. Boy, okay. So I feel like you've been trying to give birth to a project, right? Like we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and like you've been trying to really take care of it. You've been trying to water it, see it grow, and you can tell that there's like this little garden that's growing around you. And I would say you've even been in kind of like a hermit mode here with the 8 of Cups, trying to figure out like what's really best for you in life, what's really working. And the tough part with like times like these in people's lives is that like you're working on this project, but most of the time when you're working on something that's really big and it's really like all consuming, energy consuming, you just want to get it done, you have this problem with like there's always some sort of thing with like friends and family, or like you fight with people and like either you're paying less attention to people because you're like trying to chase this specific goal or something like that. And that has kind of made you feel like very hurt because maybe people have been coming to you and saying like, I don't like your behavior, I don't like the way that you've been doing this and that, I don't like the way that you've been approaching your relationships recently, and you've just kind of been like retracting more and more. And I feel like even throughout this time, you've kind of not been seeing your behavior this way, and you have just kind of been pushing your path. And has it been effective? It has. Like you are slowly coming to a place where you feel like you like where you're going. It's just that in a lot of cases, like you're kind of stuck right now because you're just like, did I aim to get this while losing control of other things in my life? And I feel like with this Ace of Wands right here, Spirit is saying like, no, you have to be patient. Like you're not really seeing the full picture here. Like once you see where your hard work has gotten you, once you kind of like lay your eye on the results, everything is going to end up in its place. And this about a relationship? I feel like, is this about a specific relationship? I want to say no. I want to say no because like you've just kind of like been hiding from a lot of people up here. But at the same time, High Priestess, again, like just projects, and seeing them grow. Yep. That's how, like, I know that I've confirmed what I've been talking about. But at the same time, you're just like, am I on the right path? You are. I'm telling you that straight away. You're on the right path. You are on the right path. Let me get one more card. Let's see if we can get kind of, there's some cards that I always see in the deck that I'm just like, these never jump out. Like, I've never seen you jump out. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Like, your wins are going to be handed to you on a silver platter. It's just that you don't see them yet. And like, you're just kind of like stuck here waiting. You're just like, when? I always feel like these readings are sort of for me too when I'm reading them, because like I see a lot of myself in them a lot of the time. But when? And the answer is soon. Like, you have 2 aces here. That's crazy. But yes, let me get some advice for you in case you do feel stuck or something just does not feel. Oh, the King of Wands. Patience and being in your power. However, I think, oh my God, what was that? I think it's telling me that in a way, like, it's like these wins are the, maybe you've been hurt by a lot of people and they haven't been your like true friends, and you've kind of realized that. And I think Spirit is saying, like, if you really think about it and you feel like they weren't your close friends, they weren't your soul tribe, or what you might decide to call them, then that's just like not, like, you're supposed to handle this on your own. Maybe you were actually working on a group project, or maybe your friends weren't supportive enough with what you were going through. Yep. Like, look at all this success. It's just success everywhere. It's the same pentacle, just like, I feel like it's this one, like this one right here. This kind of just like, you're not really looking at this one, but that's the one that's going to end up being the most successful for you. And so the advice is just to be patient, keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. Just make sure that like you keep the right people by your side. You're like very aware of who's supporting you and who's not, and everything is gonna be like splendid and beautiful. Thank you for watching this reading, Pal One. Please like, comment, subscribe if it resonated with you, and feel free to request another video. See you soon. Hello, Pal 2. Ow. Oh my God, I immediately dropped a card. Ooh. So I'm gonna be shuffling the cards as I'm talking, just so we can get a clear picture of everything that's going on. It's also a way for me to like make small talk and connect with the piles. So I hope this resonates. If not, maybe pick another pile and see how it goes. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. I wait for cards to jump out because, like, I think that's how Spirit talks, and that's how I prefer it talks to me. So the Hermit. Oh boy, okay. That's very, oh, that's too many. But honestly, I'm gonna take it. So, okay. Oh, you've been going through a lot. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Let me get the, like, I'm not, usually I start talking after 3 cards, but since this pile is really interesting, I'm just gonna keep, oh, whoa, what happened here? What happened here? Okay, you're getting a lot of cards, so let me actually just make more space here. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one, isn't it? Sorry, that's not the most aesthetically pleasing thing that I've ever assembled. Anyways, okay, a lot of major arcana here. You, like, I can immediately just, like, oh, this is so, like, there's, like, this shiver that went through me. So I have the feeling that you've been struggling with health problems, and maybe it hasn't just been you. Maybe, like, it's been somebody who shares health problems with you, and because of that, you've kind of just gone into hermit mode, and you've kind of just been tired and carrying so many burdens on your back. And I feel like in a way you've just been the caretaker, maybe of your family or something similar. Maybe you've been, like, really busy with work and you've been, like, kind of carrying your team or something like that. And there has been a moment where things have changed. Like, things have started looking not necessarily up, but you've noticed this, like, very different approach to life from yourself. Like you have this newfound motivation, right? And you've started fighting. And it has not been an easy task, but somehow you have taken what was so hard for you and you have turned it into one of your greatest weaknesses, into something that you and others can admire. And not weaknesses, wait, you have taken one of your greatest weaknesses and you've turned it into one of your greatest strengths. However, you've been holding this wand, this stick, when you have swords. You've been fighting with a stick when you have swords that you haven't even been able to see. Sorry, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee here. And I spilled some of it, cool. And it's right under your face. Whoa. Eyes. I don't know. That's you. And you are holding your own crown. I feel like you're a very determined person. You're a very strong person, obviously, to get through all this. But things are starting to look up. And in February, it's time to get justice and to take off this blindfold from your eyes and come here and here and here. Good things are coming for you, and it's really hard to see right now, but you're gonna be the one who's gonna be making a major sort of change in your life when it comes to both yourself and others. You're gonna be the one who's chosen to do something that you've always wanted to do, this like higher purpose. And it's coming. It really is. I promise. Like, this is not by accident. Like, this is a story. You took one of the wands that you were carrying and you turned it into a weapon. But the universe is saying that's not the only thing in your arsenal. So once you've taken these swords and you have stood in your power, you're truly gonna ascend. And that's what's coming for you. This is like kind of beautiful, actually. If I can get, I know you already have a lot of cards, but I'm gonna get one more card for advice for us to have, I guess, 11. I like the number 11. Let's go for 11. So, Spirit, Universe. And we have one more. Things are speeding up. Things are speeding up and you have to not back down. Like, things are speeding up. Things are speeding up. You. And at some point you're gonna have this, like, right now your life has been working through handing you a bunch of unfortunate events, bad things, and you have been manually fighting against them, right? And right now I feel like Spirit is saying, actually, once you've reached this point around in February, you're not even gonna have to try that hard anymore. Things are just gonna work out for you. And that's what's coming. At some point, you're not gonna have to work that hard. Things will fall back into place just like that. And life will get a lot easier from what it was before. I hope that was helpful, pal 2. I really wish you the best. And if this video was helpful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. You can also request the video if you're interested in something. I'll see you soon. Hello, pal 3, if you chose the green hair clip. The second reading was, kind of really energetically draining me. So I'm really hoping that I can do this one properly. As always, I'm gonna shuffle until things jump out because that's the way that cards talk, I feel. Oh boy. Okay, the Moon, the Hanged Man in reverse, and then the Magician. I'm gonna keep shuffling. Oh, that one just like fell to the ground. The Empress, which is not a card that's very usual for me. Nope, too many. Let's go. Queen of Wands and the Devil. These are like cards that are unusual for me to come out. Even when I'm like doing readings, they're just kind of like not very common when I pull them out. Let's see. So you've been thinking a lot, huh? You've been thinking a lot. And you've kind of just had moments where things have seemed really unclear. You weren't sure where to go, where your life was taking you, especially like in January. And in February, that's going to be turning around. You're going to sort of come out of like your phase of feeling like everyone's out to get you and that like nothing really works out, and you're gonna start seeing your manifestations come true. However, there's warning in these cards. And the cards are saying, if you're not careful, you're gonna be tempted by something. Something. I'm not going to say for sure that it's a significant other. However, if you have like tendencies where this is definitely true for me, so just take it as me being a good friend. If you have tendencies to be obsessed with people, work, whatever it might be, just like I have hyperfixations, and sometimes it's just like get too attached to them. Be careful, because you're gonna see everything come in at once, and then maybe, possibly, you're gonna have something that's gonna be distracting you, and everything that you've been working towards might have this risk of falling into the water. I want to get more cards here, because like you are going to be the Empress, you're going to be the Queen of Wands. However, you're looking straight at the devil. He's trying to tempt you. However, you have to be careful, because all this work might accidentally just, fall right into that river. I've definitely had experiences like that before, where, things just, things are going really well. I'm like, oh my God, work is going so well. And then like, I hope you can see all that. Anyway. Things will end well. It's just that you have to be very wise. Like everything that you approach in life in February has to come from a place of wisdom. You have to approach life with a certain sense of optimism. Like, look at how many sunflowers you have. From a certain place of optimism where you're just like, this could work. Like, you have to go with the flow. And I feel like for you, that's very hard, usually. Like, maybe you tend to be like a black and white person where you're just like, oh my God, if I like this person, I have to like them. And if I'm obsessed with my job, then like I'm obsessed with my job. I can't do anything else. And it's telling you to be wise. Like, you have to be this person that's just like in deep thought. Because otherwise, everything that you've been working towards will end. Now, y'all probably know that like death doesn't mean literal death, but it does mean the end of a cycle. And if you're not careful, it's gonna backfire. Like, I can't stress it enough that you have to make the decisions that are the best for yourself. And sometimes you're like, oh my God, but I like this person, but they make me feel alive. But like, I haven't felt this way in a while because I've been so obsessed with like work or something, or been in hermit mode, and they make me feel good. Don't play with luck. Actually, these two cards were in opposite direction. Don't play with luck. Because if you have heartbreak, this might even be like a third person who's gonna come in. Maybe you like someone and like a third person comes in. Don't play with luck, because, or more like, don't question what's meant for you, because I feel like Spirit is saying if you get obsessed and you maybe don't know the clear picture of the situation. Oof, the Wheel of Fortune is not going to play with you. Like, that's not, it does not want you to get sidetracked because you've been working way too hard for this. So all I can really say is everything that you've been doing has been correct. It's just that you have to maintain that sense of balance in your life. If you like someone, just make sure that you like them and there's not like, and they sort of at least a little bit like you back, and you don't have the potential like third party or similar sort of situation where like they could come in and they could, you know, tell you like, actually I have a girlfriend or boyfriend or non-binary friend, I don't know. But just like, if you have a goal, February is the month for that goal. And just make sure that everyone in your life is vetted. I'm just being a good friend. So yes, pile 3. Everything will work out for the better. Just have like your incredible sense of optimism and wisdom, and keep it on your shoulders, and everything's gonna be awesome. I hope this helped. Please like this video if it did, and please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to request a video in the comments and let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.